The Texas Longhorns are rolling, and they just landed another four-star edge rusher. Why this player is something different. Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir. What's going on, y'all, man? Appreciate y'all tapping in with me, man. We're doing a late night live. I've been busy all day, so I haven't had a chance to break down some of these big commitments today. People announcing their top two schools. You know what I'm saying? Jabarrius Garror obviously committed to the Texas Longhorns, which was a major news earlier today. But I was doing basketball. I was at the hoops. I was at GBCA Live out there at Lake Point, man, Emerson, Georgia, near Cartersville. That is where I was today, man. So that is why you're getting the late night live. But I know Texas fans are going to be searching for this content and being able to see kind of what the film says on this standout prospect and this standout player. And it's a Friday night. Some people are going to be out. Some people might be home looking to watch the show. But I digress, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hype up the video, man, and please join and become a member today, man. You guys becoming a member only helps me out, helps me pay my bills, keep my lights on. So join and be a member today for exclusive content. You know what I'm saying? I'll give intel on certain stuff that I'm hearing and different things like that, man. I plan to tailor this channel more around you guys. All right. But we're going to leave it right then and there. Okay. So we're going to get right into it, man. The big decision today for Jabarrius Garror. Now, remember, this is a former Alabama commit before he reopened up his recruitment and obviously decided to kind of test his options. Hey, what's out there for me? Who could be a potential really good fit, man? And I feel like there's no better place right now to go when it comes to the edge rusher position, when it comes to development, when it comes to I want to make it to the league, than Texas right now. You look at what they've been getting. They got one of the top edge rushers in the country, and we know about his mindset, his mentality in Colin Simmons, right? He wants to come back for blood against Ohio State, right? And we know about Anthony Hill Jr., right? And they have multiple guys that are going off to the NFL and the league are having very good success. Jade Barrett is the most recent example, cornerback, but still having nice success. 6'3", 225, ideal size if you're a Texas Longhorn fan of what you want out of that position and what you want out of your player, man. So I think they cooked with this commitment, only going to help them moving forward. And you know what I'm saying, you bring him from Alabama to Texas, and he plays for Viger, Alabama, and the kid can go, and the kid can go at a very, very high level. So this is a very good commitment for the Texas Longhorns, man. But without further ado, man, let's go ahead and bring up and talk about the film and what he brings to the table. Okay, make sure we got that for you guys. Smooth. Let's roll the tape, man. All right, so right here he's going to be on the edge. And what he's going to do real quick, because I got a chance to see this first play, is he's just going to be able to beat it and bend that corner super fast, beat him to the spot, and he gets the sack on the quarterback, right? Immediately. Boom. Quick first step, right? And he was just able to kind of size him up, right? You see this in basketball almost to a degree, right? That little size up, change up move, right? Fake like you're going out and then come in, and then it was just easy money right there. It was just barbecue chicken at that point. Nice little semi hesitation move and being able to wrap it up one more time. Boom, boom. Right, little side out hesitation, come inside, and then go with the quarterback. Right, that's what he does on the first play. You know what I'm saying, of his tape. Love it. Very underrated play, but you're seeing that more. Kind of that size up change up. Then here you see a little bit more of the finesse. Right, a little spin move. Right, I'm coming here. I'm spinning off you and I'm going on the inside. I'm too fast for you. I'm gonna go get me another big time sack, and then this should make Texas fans excited because of the strip fumble, right? His ability. Hey, I'm not gonna just get the quarterback. I'm gonna strip this ball loose, right? I'm gonna be able to make a play for my team and strip that ball, boom, and then I'm gonna create a turnover and get the ball back to you, right? Exactly what you want as a Texas Longhorn fan for your defense, guys that can create that pressure, create that havoc, and create negative plays that leads to turnovers. And then here was just nothing fancy. This was a dip down, strong hands move, right? So watch his hands. Boom. He's going to fight it off, dip down, get through it, and then basically runs through the running back. Running back's the last line of defense. Okay. Beat there. Running back sees it late. See how late he turns his head? Sees it. He's going to run him over. And then boom. Goes and gets the quarterback. Big time sack right there. for Jabarrius Garror and just got him with a different move. So already in the 3 plays of this film, we see 3 different moves: a spin, a size up, dribble move basically, and then we see violent hands with a low key bend as well, right? So what I like is this kid can bring he has a whole repertoire of moves. Not every defensive lineman has this. They either have that strong arm, they have a spin, or they just use their power to get to the backfield. He has all 3, right? So I think that should make you excited. Right here, same thing. He goes back to the patented spin move, right? Waits, boom. See right here, he sees it. Okay, he is pretty good leverage on me. Let me spin inside and get through him. Boom. And then this guy tries to pick him up. Doesn't matter. Basically, he's double teamed on this play because he's the initial blocker. He beats him, spins off, and then the left guard or the right guard, excuse me, also helps. But it's too late at that point. The relentlessness, and then he goes against the quarterback. Another big time sack right there. Ball comes loose late, right? So you're just seeing a guy he can beat a double team, right? There's no stand in front of number 0. He's gonna make you eat crow, right? So this is the kind of player you're gonna get if you're a Texas Longhorn fan, right? And then right here, hold on, I want to be able to edit it. Okay, right here. Okay, now the biggest question: those 3 plays we just saw, right? Can he be effective in the run game? Right? Can he make plays in the run game? Yes, he can. That right there was a little trick play, handoff inside, and he's able to run and snuff it out. Right? Because you don't want to just an edge rusher that's a specialist anymore in college football. Yes, that helps you on third down and long, but you also need somebody that's equally good against the run. Right? Because if they're not, that makes it more tough for them to stay on the field. Right? Because it ain't gonna always be third and long. You also need a guy that can make defensive stops as well. It's very important when it comes to college football. And then here, strong hands again, fights him off, wards him off, and another big time sack into the backfield. You know what I'm saying? So nothing crazy here. And then here it looks like this is going to be 3 on the line. And then boom, he's going on the inside right here. Right? Good initial block as well. Right? Nothing crazy here. Right? He's going to try to go past him. Good block, stays in phase. But that's just the relentlessness there. Offensive lineman did all he could. Got him there, got him again. And then just his motor. His motor is what stands out to me. That's top tier for Jabarrius Garror. Like unreal motor and, you know what I'm saying, just making plays. And then you see the athleticism, right? Being able to run routes as a tight end, being able to get open and make plays for his team, right? And he has a tight end type build at 6'3", 225, right? But where he makes his damage and where he's going to make a lot of his money in his career is going to be edge rusher. And then here he's playing stand up, stack linebacker. Quarterback's trying to get this out quick. And then you see that speed being able to chase this play down. Oh, excuse me. Didn't chase the play down. My bad. Got into the sideline of the quarterback. So read this play, bats it up near interception, right? You're not seeing a whole bunch of edge rushers be able to do that. That's just not a reality. And the same thing right here, nothing too crazy over the middle of the field and being able to make a nice PBU right there, right? So kid could do a little bit of everything, man. And I love that he don't just do one central move every time, right? He could have easily tried to go, and let me bend this corner, right? He fakes outside again. This is size up move, and he's gonna come inside. Boom, size up move, strong hands, bat him down, and then go get the quarterback for another big time sack, right? So kid has a whole repertoire of moves that he can use and he can do against defenders or excuse me, offensive linemen that makes him very dangerous. And then this one right here, same thing, strong hands, comes from behind the back, and quarterback gets it out in just enough time. And then right here, love that he's gonna get double blocked here again. See, he's gonna get the initial block and the tight end's gonna help him here too. See, initial guy, right? And then another hat on the hat, and then he's gonna be able to sift through all that and still make the play. You know what I'm saying? Exactly what you want to see from your edge rusher, right? If you're Texas, right? And then here, just being able to run the play down, right? Coming off the edge fast, close down that gap and that space to get right here. And he does that fast, quick, and in a hurry. Major key, as you guys can see right there. Okay, let's see, should be over here. Wow. I ain't gonna lie, Jabarrius. I would have moved this play up, right? You see there, he threw down the offensive lineman, but look at him just straight snatch this ball, pure strength, pure power, strip this ball from the running back and takes it back for 6. That is crazy. That is wild. You don't see that a lot for defensive linemen. So that's what this dude's bringing to the table. That is the kind of player and athlete that he is, man. So this super special, man. If I'm a Texas fan, I'm excited today. right? I'm getting a guy that can do a little bit of everything, great in the run game, chase down plays, disciplined, right? And always looking to strip the ball loose, always looking to make that impact play, always looking to get the ball back to the offense. You know what I'm saying? Here he's playing stand up linebacker, as you guys can see, right? Just shift through, and then he's going to have to get to the spot to shut this down. And you guys see it, he gets his nose in there, right? See, waits for it, and then boom, look at him explode and make the big time play right there and shut it down. Okay, same thing playing edge rusher position. Right here collapses down, but look at the discipline. Right, he could have went all the way through, but he says, "Oh, okay, I know my hope is on the inside. Let me collapse. Oh no, let me stay disciplined. Make sure I see what's coming outside." Right, and forces another forced fumble. Right, straight discipline because he collapsed all the way down there, chose not to, and still continued to set that edge and contain. Exactly what you need. Right, quick screen right here. I believe Jabarrius should be right here, and then watch him chase that play down. Right? That's the unreal athleticism you guys are getting, right? Perfectly fits what Will Muschamp, Coach Steve Sarkisian, all of them want to do at that position. You know what I'm saying? Explosive, violent, and just makes the plays. See here, nothing crazy. He just beats him to a spot. No bend, no nothing. Just beats the dude to a spot. Great angle and good explosive, quick first step. Right here, just being able to take on this block right here, but look at him stay disciplined, hang on, and then boom, help his teammates finish off the play and get a limited game right there. Okay, same thing right here, that outside edge rusher position. Look at him collapse down, get through that block, and know this play is coming to his side and set the edge again, right? Don't allow him to get outside. Set the edge, make the play, do what you do. And same thing here, just coming off the edge. Quarterback tries to step up in the pocket. Does get a little bit of a gain, but he's able to collapse it all the way down. And the same thing here, just flowing to the ball well and being able to get another major tackle in the backfield. All right. The side is overloaded, as you guys can see, right? But a major finish, right? Overload side, doesn't matter, right? And you see the aggressiveness by Viger right there. And Jabarrius just being able to overpower that. Same thing here. Look at the physicality, y'all. This is what I want y'all to see. Watch his physicality. Boom. Look at this stutter step inside and look at him run through his soul, through his absolute soul right here. And still gonna make a play on the ball. Right? Love that. Not afraid of nothing. Not afraid to show you what I'm about. This is what I do. Right? I'm gonna go run this play down. This is a playmaker that he's running down. Right? Boom. If I'm number 7, I would have went out. But he's like, okay, maybe I can cut in and beat this guy. But the speed, athleticism, slows his play down in his tracks and makes a big time tackle. All right. We had 5-minute mark. We're gonna go to about 6 minutes, y'all. Then we're gonna wrap it up. All right. Here, good job pushing that, knowing that this play's gonna come to his side. See that? I saw that one more time. Right? Good discipline on the edge yet again. Right? Boom. Let's push this inside. Let me stay contained and let me come inside and be able to make the play. Every single time. Right? Here he is here. Quarterback's flushed out. Stay on him and then just go make a play. Right? Had to earn it, but didn't quit on that play. Quarterback was doing a lot, but he stayed disciplined, ran it down, and did it. And here we go again. Another overload of a side. It's pretty much 3-on-2 right here. Can he make a play? And you guys see, makes a play with his teammates, shuts that down right in his tracks. They tried to overload it again. Doesn't matter. He still makes obviously the play. Right. This one's a bad angle, so it's hard to see, but looks like he was able to contain that edge again and then make another big time TFL. Exactly what you want to be able to see there from Jabarrius Garror. You know, same thing here, being able to shut it down, come downhill, and make another big time play. All right, let's see what we got right here. Okay, so this one he had to work for, right? This one he tried the quick first step, it didn't work. 77 did a really good job. He runs through it, and eventually spins off, and then goes and gets the quarterback. Exactly what you want to see from your edge rusher for those that are watching at home. He never quits on plays. Doesn't matter how long it takes. And he's very disciplined and he keeps contained every single time. Gonna look at one more highlight and I'm gonna break down this class for Texas. All right, same thing. Here on that opposite edge, right? Close that play down, finish it off with your teammates. All right, 6 minutes of film. You guys go check that out. right? But we're gonna break down this class now for Texas. All right. So this is Texas, number 12 now, currently. Oh, we're not going off the screen. Sorry, y'all. Number 12 right now, currently in the country. Okay. And a very, very, very impressive class. Now, if you Texas, you got to make sure that you don't let Eastern Royal leave, right? Got to make sure you don't allow guys like Jalen Brewster to leave your state because they both took OVs to Florida, right? 14 commits. I think you might see about 3 to 4, maybe 4 to 5 more. They definitely have guys that they're after, like John Meredith. If you guys want to check out my TikTok video, him being ruled ineligible, go check that out. Okay. They got Cassie Curry the other day, 6'4", 315 on that defensive line. That's going to make a big difference for this Texas Longhorn football team and help them out in the interior. I really like his potential, his work ethic. He is young, right? He'll be 17 by the time he gets to campus, right? So it might take some time to develop, but this guy can go at a high level from Sierra Canyon in California. Okay, so that's number one. He's very good. Cameron Hall's another stud, 6'3", 235 for the Texas Longhorns, right? Really like his game from Mansfield, Arlington, Texas, right? He's very good. Brock Williams will give you a lot at the tight end position, right? Dynamic with the ball in his hands. Another receiving threat, 6'4", 215, right? He gives you something that you haven't had in a couple of years since Gunnar Helm has been with Texas, right? This is exactly what you need. And then Jabarrius Garror, we just broke down his film, 6'2", 225, explosive, quick first step, and he can use 3 different moves to get to the quarterback. I give it an A, right? Because he can keep contained, for one. For number 2, he can use different pass rush moves, as I talked about, right? The size up move, right? The spin move, right? The bend, right? The beat to an angle, right? The explosive first step gives you everything you want at that position. Very, very, very good. Bryson Thrower, right? A strong, big body, physical wide receiver for Texas, right? 6'3", 185. You want to get him ideally to probably about 200 pounds by the time he sets foot on campus, but you got time, right? You got a little bit of time. You got Cam Coleman right now, right? We obviously know about Ryan Wingo, right? Got a little bit of time to develop and get him there, right? But the key thing for Texas is you have 3 commits already at the edge rusher position. You include Derwin Fields as well from Mississippi, right? But you have a pretty good group. They all mirror the same thing, that 6'3", 225, 215, 230. Exactly what you want coming off your edge, and they're all very violent, right? But I like Garror because he can use a patent of moves, a repertoire of moves in order to make damage. I love that, right? That makes him special. That makes him good. That makes him keen. You know what I'm saying? And he also throw in there Noah Roberts at the running back spot, underrated, 3-star running back from Chandler, Arizona. But I think this kid can go, and you want to build like your future. You already got Derek Williams in the previous class, right? We know how good he was from Florida. Now you get another guy that can be that 1-2 punch along with him for the next few years to come. Okay, so you got that. Ty Nutson, a very underrated quarterback, 6'4", 205. We know about Texas quarterbacks. They can sling that ball. Big arm quarterback. It might be a little while till he plays with Diabella being in there, KJ Lacey, but Ty Nutson is a guy that can spin it and go at a very high level. So very good commitment as well for Texas. So a very solid class. Again, they're not done, right? They want Monsoon Sales, right? They want John Meredith. So they got several guys that they're still looking to get and recruit at a very high level for these Texas Longhorns. But they're doing very, very, very good with this class. And I think it has a chance to potentially be special, especially if head coach Steve Sarkisian can hit on a couple more guys, right? You don't need nothing too crazy, y'all. You need about two or three standout guys, right? And I'll say standout, probably like 1 or 2 more 5-stars and about 3 to 4 more blue chips. And you feel pretty good about this class overall if you're a Texas Longhorn fan, right? And again, for those that are watching, like, comment, subscribe, hype it up. I'm gonna be talking about Texas all year long, and when I can, I'm gonna try to break it, or I'm gonna try to have a video ready for you guys when kids commit, when kids do certain things. If not, I'll definitely do like how I did tonight, where I did a live and reacted and give my thoughts, man. But I think Texas is in a good spot. Y'all should be excited. Very bright future ahead, and I think this squad can go, and they're gonna go at a high level. Very big time schedule this upcoming year, but they should be able to handle business and do their thing and come out on top. All right. So appreciate you guys always tuning in, and again, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hype up the video, and join and become a member today, man. That helps me out, helps me keep my lights on, helps me pay my bills, man. And we're gonna keep rolling and keep growing this thing, man. And what was the last thing I was gonna say? Now watch out for the next commit for Texas. Very interesting. I have a big time commit coming up as well. So watch out for the Longhorns. They're gonna be here to stay, man. But thank y'all as always, and remember, it's always peace and love.